Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Sincerely Legenia. Today is Thursday, November the 19th. That means that next Thursday, 1 week away, is Thanksgiving, and I always prepare dinner. Part of the dinner, my mom and I, we split the dinner. I usually prepare the dressing and the turkey and the ham. Well, I always begin my Thanksgiving dinner by making a delicious, rich homemade chicken stock. So I'm going to show you guys how I do that today. I use this stock in my dressing. This stock is perfect for soups and stews. It is absolutely delicious. It is so rich, and you guys are going to love it. So if you want to see how I make it, then stick around because I'm going to show you. To begin, I'm first going to place my Cornish hens in a large stock pot. Next, I'm going to add all of my veggies. First, I'm going to add 2 large onions. And some people peel theirs, some people don't. I like to peel mine just because I'm used to doing that, but you don't have to peel them. I'm adding 8 cloves of garlic peeled, 2 parsnips peeled, 3 medium-sized carrots also peeled, and you don't have to peel these. I just prefer to do them, but just make sure if you do not peel your vegetables that you wash them really, really well before you put them in your stock. I have 2 leeks that have been washed really good. Whenever you cut your leeks, you see how there's so many different layers of the leeks here. Make sure that you go in and you wash them really good. I wash mine really, really well. And then I also allow them to soak in water so that all the grit, dirt, and grime falls to the bottom of the bowl. And then I wash them again. I like to be extra, extra careful because I don't want all of that in my delicious stock. Next, I have 6 sprigs of parsley, 6 sprigs of thyme, 1 tablespoon of salt, and about 10 peppercorns going in. Guys, this next part is totally optional. But for my stock, I always like to use purified water. I use these gallons of purified water for my stock. For me, it just gives me a bit of peace of mind knowing that the water that's going in my liquid stock has been purified. And I just don't like to use the water that's been in the faucet. So I'll usually stick 2 gallons of purified water in the refrigerator and let it chill, and then I'll add it to my stock pot. So let's do that now. All right, gallon number 2. Because I have a little bit more room, I have a couple more inches left, I'm gonna go ahead and add a bottle of water to go ahead and fill that space. Because I want everything to be submerged at least 2 inches below the water, I'm going to use my steamer here to push everything down to make sure that it stays submerged at least, again, 2 inches below the water line. Okay, everybody, now my stock is ready. I'm going to put it on the stove. I'm going to bring it to a boil. Once I've brought it to a boil, I'm going to turn the temperature down to low and let it simmer. Let's go.
7 hours later.
All right, everyone, our stock is smelling so delicious. It's been cooking now for about 7 hours, and 6 to 8 hours is perfect cooking time. So it's time now. I'm gonna go ahead and drain this, take out the chicken and drain these. And yeah, then we're gonna get it prepared to go to the next step. Okay, guys, and there we have it, this beautiful, rich, delicious chicken stock. So now I'm getting ready to drain it. In here, I'm gonna also add a cheesecloth in the bottom of this to make sure that it catches all of the little bits and everything that we do not want to add into our stock. I'm gonna try to do that on camera. So I'm gonna do the best I can. Hopefully my tripod will act right. I can get it to stay upright and get close enough to where you guys can get a good view. there we have it. Delicious, rich, golden chicken stock. I mean, homemade chicken stock is the absolute best, and it smells so good. So right now, our chicken stock is in a phase that they call the dangerous phase, because at this phase is where a lot of bacteria and a lot of icky things can get in our stock. So we have to do what we can to protect it and make sure that our stock stays clean and free of all bacteria and icky stuff that we don't want in our stock. So at this point, I am now going to place my stock in some ice, and I'm going to put a couple of cold water bottles inside of the stock and place them in the refrigerator. This is going to keep our stock from getting any bacteria and any icky things inside. So let me show you that process now. All right, so I have a pan here that I've put ice in. I'm now going to place. All right, so our pot is in the ice here, and of course it's going to cause the ice to melt. That is fine, that's what we expect. All right, so at this point, this is where I'm going to add a cold bottle of water to my stock, like so. It's more than just cold, it's actually a frozen bottle of water. I'm going to cover this, and I'm gonna stick it in the fridge. That way, this method helps to keep out any bacteria and germs from getting in our stock. Once this has cooled completely, I'm going to remove it from the ice. I'm gonna remove the water bottle, and then place it in mason jars. And it's gonna be ready to go when we are ready to use it. Okay, everybody, it is the next day, and I've just taken my chicken stock out of the refrigerator. So now I'm getting ready to place it in mason jars and freeze it until I'm ready to use it. So let you guys see what it looks like. Aha! Delicious, rich, golden, homemade chicken stock. This is going to be fabulous in our dressing. It's gonna be fabulous in any soups that you wanna make. I mean, this is just perfect. There's nothing like homemade. All right, so now let's put it in our mason jars and get it ready to place in the freezer. This pot got me approximately 7 jars of delicious chicken stock. So I recommend this recipe to you guys. Please give it a try. I promise this will be some of the best stock that you've ever had. Why? Because it's homemade and it was made with your loving hands. That's it for this video, guys. I will see you in the next video. Until next time, have a blessed and a prosperous week, and I'll see you right back here on Sincerely Legenia.